Welcome back to Napoleon Total War. It's the Russian campaign that I'm fighting on very hard for the campaign and very hard for the battles. Thanks very much for all the comments. I've just left Paris there, as you can see. I'm flying over Denmark now, trying to work out what I'm going to do here. I've had the weekend to think about all of this. I've got that bug in the game, if you remember, around Paris. So one of the first things that I've noticed when I've been fiddling about, looking at the map and deciding what I'm going to do next, is that I've now researched everything. So there's my university. If I look in here, you should be able to see, look, everything now has been researched, and in this particular university here I've got lots and lots and lots and lots of gentlemen all tied up in here. You see all that lot there? So what I'm going to do is move all of those. I'm going to move them all over to just Madrid. I'm going to point them all in that general direction of Madrid there, just to see if I can sort of undermine him a little or whatever. I don't know. It's going to take so long to get there. In some ways it might be better off sending them to the coastal area. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'll send them to two areas. I'll send half of them over to the Madrid area down there, see if I can undermine him a little. No, second thoughts again. Half of them over to Italy, right, to undermine him down here, and half of them over to the north of France, over to the Normandy area, to undermine the sort of British, make them feel a little less happy as well, because I'm expecting to take Spain fairly soon anyway. So anyway, I'll move those all off camera, because it's going to be a waste of time you watching that. It's going to take ages. I have to move one at once, you know, one at a time I should say. So I'll come back and bring you back into the game. See you in a minute. Very well, here you can see an army of gentlemen all on their way. I didn't line them up by the way like that. I just sent them all over to Rome. I changed my mind. I thought, well, Rome's on the way to Spain anyway, so I thought, no, let's just send them all there. I might even veer some off to Bavaria later in the day. I've noticed, by the way, that some of these, I don't know if this is one of them, have actually got bad traits. -1 to research, for instance. That's one. There you go. And +2 to research and -1 to research. So it does do a +1, that one. There are some amongst these that are doing nothing but give minuses to research. If I'd have realised that before, I'd have kicked them out a long time ago, or got them doing something else. But anyway, I've got a spy down here somewhere who's doing nothing, just south of Paris. I'll move him out of the way as well. Is it this one? That's right. Well, quite a bit south of Paris, isn't it, really? So I'll send him over to Madrid as well. Other than that, all the spies have been moved in previous moves, or they're on the way somewhere anyway, so they're doing something useful anyway elsewhere. So okay, so that's that for there for now. What I want to do is, you know, I'm sort of like springing a trap here. I'm trying to get him to, I'm trying to draw out his armies into this area here to make it easier for my two armies to be able to take this 2 and a bit armies that have got lifeguard of foot amongst them as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to sort of defend these areas a bit when I bring him into this area. It'll all become clear, I'm sure, as time goes on. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5. No, I might just have to have 6. I might just disband these afterwards when there's no need for them anymore. But for now, just in case, I am going to, in order to create that trap, like I say, I am going to have some troops around here just to defend it for me. I think I'm okay down there in Cleves. I won't worry too much about those. In fact, I might even bring some troops out of there in Cleves. Let me see. Am I at risk? In Cleves, he'd have to go through there. Yes, he could do actually. So, yeah, I'll leave the troops in Cleves. He's one of the further targets though, actually. So let's take some out. Oh dear, changing minds all the time here, aren't I? Let's bring, say, a few out. Put them over there in Hanover. Let's give a little bit more support. As you know, I'm hoping to, like I said, drag him out into this area. If I do drag him out into this area, then obviously there's going to be an occasion where he could attack internally some of my other areas here, particularly if my two armies that you can see up there are on offensive duties. Yeah, somebody asked me about prestige. Can I show prestige? I can do. Here it is. I'll show it fairly briefly. You can look at it in detail afterwards. You can see that Russia are fairly prominent over all the others, except for France, of course, which is crazy, really. They've got 2 territories left. They're falling apart. Everything's damaged, you know. But it's still showing that he's got an incredibly good army. How do you work that one out? I don't know. Perhaps it's all the numbers of battles that he fought and won before he came up against me. I don't know. Navy, he's better than me as well. Economics, I'm 890. He's 1290. Well ahead there on economics, and of course in enlightenment 1090. and 1250. So he's ahead of me on every single thing. The French doesn't really make a great deal of sense, I don't think. The prestige table. Okay, victory conditions, as you know, I've now got 52 out of the 25 that I needed. Because I was only going for the objectives, which is the 25 regions as 7, which are the victory conditions. So we're well in there, of course, aren't we? Just France there in the middle that we need to take next, isn't it? Okay, so I think we're going to go to the turn end now. Just speed up the movements there. This is one of those gentlemen. Somebody told me about him actually, or told me about one of them. These are the ones that, where was he? I lost track of him there, actually. I think he actually reached Spanish territories then, didn't he, that gentleman? I think they're the ones that came from the sort of Balkans area, aren't they? You know, so... not sure. Anyway, lots of spies coming all the way over. There's this one from way over in the eastern parts of Russia, of course. Now, I'm hoping now that the French move should be distinctly less than it has been in the past. Ships coming around. Not sure where that one is. Where's that? Oh yeah. Well, he can do what he likes around there. I don't think he's going to get much joy out of it, I'm afraid. Okay, look at these and think of my own. So, I mean, that's partly from the Empire Total War series of United Provinces that I played, but they're so very similar, aren't they, these flags, really? You know, the Russian flag and theirs. Now these are the Danes coming over. This is good. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Great. In fact, he's brought 2 armies over there. That's brilliant. I was expecting 1, but 2 is even better. It leaves him even more exposed up there in Denmark, in Copenhagen. Right, now why aren't the Spanish retaking Madrid? What are they messing around at? They should really be moving into Madrid, shouldn't they? That was Navarre. I don't know where they are. They do seem to be going southwards, don't they? But I can't really see anything very active going on. I think that might be that hub that I left spare. They've taken it already, haven't they? So... oh well, no surprise there really. There is going to be a point when I'm going to have to go to war with Spain, but at least I've picked up the extra merchant ships for now, haven't I? So that's no bad thing. Okay, now the French leaving Paris. Excellent. So that's left the way open now for me now to be able to take Paris, which is exactly what I want. Okay, an agent assassinated. That's one of mine, I'm afraid. So I accept that. Agent recruited. Probably miles and miles and miles away. Yes, he is. Let's move him in the general direction of Spain, see what we can do down here. Does look as though something else might have gone as Spain's now, doesn't it? Recruitment. Now, that'll be all those Opalchani that I wanted to reinforce Paris. We'll be working on that in a moment. Is this the one I've already looked at? No, it isn't. This is another one that we've recruited, and we'll send this one as well over in this direction. So where on earth else has gone then? There's some other part of... oh, where's he gone? I don't know, I've missed him, but what's this? I don't know where it is, but it looks to me as though another part of Spain has gone from there. Building constructed, good, that's in Romelia. That's what used to be my university. What's this? I've had an agent that's been... your man has been apprehended. Oh dear, where was that one? Over here somewhere, in the middle of France. But, okay. Agent recruited, is this the one I didn't look at? Here he is, yes. Let's move this one here over into the middle of this area here somewhere, over into Madrid. Okay, we know about all of those. Excellent. Right, okay, let's get on with the job of taking Paris, I suppose, really. First job. And that's going to be with... where are we? If I can find the place. Here we go. The middle army, that's the guards. Take it with that one. Should just be able to walk in there. Yes, we can. Auto resolve the battle. Didn't offer me a surrender, that, did you notice? I lost 192. That's not many at all. I think I can just about cope with that. I'm going to take that army there. Well, I'm just going to peacefully occupy. What's it on? It's on a -7. Must repair all of those. Right. and I will build a fortress in there. I don't think I'll need it, but I'll build a fortress in there anyway. So I'm going to take these troops out of here and chase off those that were in here that we've already beaten once, the ones that routed down to the south. That's those there, and I'm going to back up that attack with another army from over here as well. So I'll just sort of put them in that general direction. There aren't many in that army, are there, actually? Ah, he's retreated. No, I wouldn't have thought he'd have been able to retreat.